Hey, you guys. All right, so let's invite some people. Okay. Let's see. What are you guys doing? I'm Friday night teacher tired and it's only Wednesday. That's crazy talk. Are you guys really enjoying this week? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm having so much fun. Oh, I like it how I can type a letter of the alphabet and then those people pop up. So fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to do your face with mostly ShadowSense. I'm only going to use probably, I think, 2 things that aren't ShadowSense. Let me invite a few more people. Let me see. Oh, I hope you didn't see what's on my face. What do you think's on my face? Okay, if you're watching a live, give me a happy. If you're watching the replay, give me a Wednesday. I'm so excited. So this week's featured product is ShadowSense, and it's all about the eyes. So excited. Okay, I think that's enough people. I invited like 100 people. Okay, all right, so it's all about the eyes week. Oh man, I smeared it before it dried. Dog nabbit. Okay, so we are going to go from drab to fab, okay? That's what's happening. So I started out with just a half face of makeup so we wouldn't be live for so long. But this is this morning's makeup. And so just now, you can kind of see my line. I took a foop swipe. If you didn't see my video last night, go catch the replay. I showed how do you get this stuff off that we keep claiming doesn't come off, right? It's budge proof, smudge proof, waterproof. It doesn't come off. It's Texas proof, wherever you are proof. So go check out my foops video from last night. So this is my makeup. From this morning, from today, and just really quickly, I'm going to show you how to do this. And since it's ShadowSense week, all about the eyes, I'm going to show you how many ways I use ShadowSense, and it's not just eyeshadow. Spoiler alert, right? Okay, so it's not just eyeshadow, and as you can maybe see, I've used it in so many places. Let me put my hair back. And I was thinking, as the Senegence distributor, if you ask anyone what their favorite cosmetic product is, most of us are going to say ShadowSense. Most of us don't even say LipSense anymore. Like LipSense got us hooked, and then we're like, what? LipSense, lip what? ShadowSense is our favorite by far. So, hey, Jen. So cream to powder shadows are super on trend right now. P.S. Ours has been around for like 15 years, okay? I don't know why I just started using it like 3 years ago. Like, why was I just introduced to it? So I smeared my pink posy. I wasn't paying attention. What I'd like to know is what did I smear it on? That's what I really need to know right now. So I did my palette. It's just about dry. I did the pink posy thick because I pulled the stopper out. But this is what I'm going to use on my face. This is not ShadowSense. This is the Deep Cobalt Mascara. Hey, Danielle. And this is the Navy liner pencil. Look at that liner pencil, you guys. Like, stop it. And I love our liquid liner. I didn't swatch it because I'm not focusing on liners today. But this is what's on my face. And this is still a little bit wet because I swatched it super thick, like I said. But, like, look at that. I love it. So this is what you're going to see me do. So really quickly, let me just show you how many different ways you can use shadow on your face. And by the way, I don't think I've said yet, but a tube of ShadowSense only costs $22 and it will last you months and months and months. You guys know, if you've been in my group for a long time, you know how hardcore I use Pink Posy. I use it 90% of the time, and I go through a Pink Posy. I'm about to show you what I use Pink Posy for on the daily, and I go through a Pink Posy every 4 to 5 months after pulling the stopper out. And that's using it 90% of the time. So imagine how quick I don't go through my other stuff. Like, this is the second candlelight I've ever owned. Okay. Everything else, it's the shimmer. I'll say this is probably the third sandstone pearl shimmer I've ever used because I use it like crazy. And the rose gold glitter, since it came out in January of 2018, I've probably opened 5 tubes of it. but I also use those heavily during makeovers. So, and again, they're only $22. If you don't have this in your life, you absolutely need it, okay? It's the best stuff. And so I was looking, I was like, okay, so if you were to travel, like this is annoying. Like I don't really need all of this whenever I travel. By the way, if you want a bag, I have them. They're only $10. They're amazing. And I do them as giveaways all the time. I don't need all this. And this is just some of my shadows, okay? Yay, Danielle, you got your Clover collection. So if I was going to travel, I could leave this at home. I could literally take these 4 ShadowSense right here, these 4. I could pack, oh, Pink Posies open. That's what's happening. Okay. I could pack these 5 things, my CCTM, my 2 powders I can't live without, put these in a nice little bag, and if I'm being honest, I could leave these at home. I could take these things right here, and I could do a full face of makeup, okay? This is how amazing ShadowSense is, all right? So, and I could just pack a nice little bag, and then I could either put my Foops remover in there, or I could put some Foops wipes, or sample Foops wipes. So whenever I travel, I put samples in this thing right here. I don't take full size anything. I just put the samples. So anyway, so we're going to do a full face using super minimal products. So right here, if I were to buy all this tinted moisturizer, $45. Every single one of these shadows is $22, which don't think for one second you're not going to get specials. I think I'm going to start posting them tomorrow. But first I need to show you how much you need this, right? You need this in your life. So I'm going to start posting specials. But right here, if I was to revamp my whole makeup game, 45, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 110, 145. Okay, so let's just 110. We'll say 165. And then if you wanted to throw in a powder, that's 50. So you can redo your whole makeup game for $200. That's it. And I'm going to throw in a discount. Okay, so it's pretty crazy. This is not crazy expensive stuff. It all has our skincare in it. It has our patented ingredient, which is Cineplex Complex. I will talk about that later this week. I just wanted to show you. These are like Sephora and Ulta prices. It's nothing crazy expensive, nothing that you can't not do, right? So please don't think that it's like ridiculously expensive, because it's not. Hey, Kelsey. There is samples of the 3 new shades of CCTM. So now all 6 shades of CCTM, Kelsey, are available in back office for you to ship to your customers. Absolutely. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to show you. The first thing that I do is I use, you saw my video today. I did candlelight and snow ShadowSense in my quick video from like one of the early morning posts to show you how to brighten your eye. I am a little more dramatic. I don't think that I have dark circles, but I prefer a little brighter eye. So I personally like to use Whisper Pink. This stopper has been pulled out. Okay. So when you're done, you can pull out the stopper and you can get weeks longer of this stuff. So I like to use Whisper Pink to brighten my eye area. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to brighten my eye area. I come down in a triangular formation. We'll talk more makeup talk in week 4 when it's makeup time. You can use a brush or your finger. I'm obviously using a brush. I'll use my finger as well. But I just really like to really brighten it. I feel like it makes me look younger. It does. I mean, that's the point of brightening. Normally I would just go all around this, but because of my lash extensions, I have to use my finger. Because the brush will tear them off. Okay, and my melasma is pretty at bay right now. Normally, come summer, it'll get a little bit darker and I'll have to treat it pretty heavily. I also have a pimple over here. Gross. Look right here. So I have brightened my eye area. Okay, I have brightened my eye area now. Why is it? Go away. Clear up. All right, so brightener. And then I'm going to grab the candlelight. I normally only use my candlelight for a concealer. So I could use the green concealer or I could use candlelight for this because green covers red. So ShadowSense as concealer. And if I'm not using Whisper Pink, I'm definitely using Candlelight and Snow. as my base for my eyes. Just gonna leave it like that. And I always color correct before I do my foundation. There's like hot debate over which one to do first. You do you, boo, okay? You do it however you like it. I personally like to color correct and brighten before I do my foundation. And then many of you have seen me color correct with the same Pink Posy, my melasma, but it is not very dark here, but I will show you, you can still see some of it. So I will put a little bit here. You see that dark spot there? You see a little bit there. Sometimes I put some on this big patch right here. And so with the same Pink Posy, I'm going to do so much stuff. My same foundation brush. So we're going to talk about color correcting in week 4. And I know I look crazy right now, but I promise you it's going to even itself out. So if you have dark spots, orange and tans and light pinks, we'll get rid of them. So I am color correcting with my ShadowSense. We do have the bomb concealers, but why? When this one $22 product could do all the things, right? So one-stop shopping. Okay, cool. So now I personally, for my face, I have concealed, I have brightened, I have color corrected what I need to do. So I'm ready to put on my foundation. I don't wear our original foundation. I wear our color correcting tinted moisturizer. It has green concealer in it. It hides the redness in my face. You see I have pink undertones. And it also color corrects while you wear it. So I do have hyperpigmentation. Like I said, it's at bay because I use phenomenal products at night and in the morning, as well as my cosmetics. And so I'm just going to do like a little half pump since I'm just doing half my face. And you could, I just put it directly in my brush. This is weird. I think I've only ever done like a half face like twice. So it might not be enough. It might be. And then in a stipple motion, I'm going to do this. When you pop on, if you're watching live, give me a happy. If you're watching the replay, give me a Wednesday. And this is stippling right here. Just kind of patting. And then I go over my eye area. Kind of blend everything together. Do you see how it just color corrects? Isn't that crazy how it just hides that Pink Posy? And it just really covers that melasma. Pink Posy is amazing for hiding melasma. Candlelight is good. Sandstone Pearl is another great one. Whisper Pink, if you're a little bit darker skin tone, I can help you, but Mocha Java is a great one. If you're a woman of color, Mocha Java is a great one to brighten the area. I feel like, what was that brown one? Oh God, there's another light brown that was in the Americano collection. Oh my gosh, it's going to come to me in just a second. It's also the Cafe collection, not Americano. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, I feel like that's good. Then you want to brush down so you don't have any lines of demarcation. Okay, so now my face is done, right? Okay, so cool. Okay, so back to Pink Posy. Okay, so what I do is I use my hand as a palette. Some people don't like that. Some people will roll it out on the top of their lid. So because I'm about to use it as blush. So I'll put a little bit right there. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, I mean, I'm a makeup artist. I don't mind having my hand look like this because it's a great conversation starter. So I like it that my hand looks like this, but you might not want your hand to look like this. So I'm going to get my Real Techniques brush right here. This is a Real Techniques brush. I think it costs like $9.99. It says contour brush and it has a number, Real Techniques 206. And so I don't put very much at all because remember it dries really fast. So it's important when you're going to use this as blush not to streak it on your face because that line will dry and it's hard to blend out. So whenever you use shadow as blush, you want to put just a little bitty bit and dab. And then do this, okay? And we'll talk about blush placement later on in week 4. But here I go, and I'm just going to, it's right on my cheekbone. And I have a heart-shaped face. I asked you guys today to tell me what shape face you have. That lets you know how to place your blush. So mine goes right on my cheekbone and up here a little bit. And I think that's a really good amount. Like, how did I get that perfect on the first try? Usually I don't. Usually I have to go back and give a little bit more. And I know you're like, it's darker on that side. I'm going to show you why. Does anybody know why? Anybody know why it's a little bit darker on the other side? So now I've used my Pink Posy as a color corrector for my melasma, and now I'm using it as a blush with a Real Techniques brush. Okay, good. All right, and then I have so much left over. So before it dries, I'm going to go ahead and go in on my eyes. Normally I would finish my face first, but this stresses me out. I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my brush, and I'm going to hit my eye. See how a little goes a long way? Like, you really, like that tight, like that was probably too much, if I'm being honest. Too much. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And I'm not going to hit my lid because I'm going to go over my lid with some Sandstone Pearl Shimmer in a minute. So I want it to be nice and bright. And you saw today that you want to brush inward, not outward, because if you come down, you'll drag your eye down. And the more lift we can get out of our eyes, the younger we can look. So this part I'm coming in, but you see once I get to the middle of my eye, I start blending inward like this, not downward. So I'm blending in. I feel like that's good. Okay, and then I'm going to take this into my brush, and I still have so much Pink Posy on there. I take this and contour the bottom. And yes, you guys, you can use the bottoms of your brushes. They are good tools. And I have more on my lips. So when I go to fill them in a minute, I don't have to use so much. I think I just about used as much as I possibly could. Yes, I'm using shadow as lipstick. Okay, I'm going to go in with that angled part. I'm going to contour the eye. I have protruding eyes. My eyes like stick out of the socket. So with any light to medium color, you could do this. Any eye could do this. It's really good for my eye shape because it doesn't make them seem to protrude as much. It makes them kind of look like normal eyeballs. Doesn't make them look smaller. A dark color would do that. I'm going to go all the way to the corner. Okay. Cool. I don't know where I got that from. I've been saying it all day. Cool. I do know. I think I watched 40-Year-Old Virgin like 5 times a week ago when I didn't have any TV, and I think they say it in there a lot. I'm going to soften up the edge here. And I feel like this side might be darker than this side, so I'm going to soften it some. So they kind of match. I just do that with my foundation brush. Okay. All right. So, translucent powder. What is happening? Hey, Carrie. Just don't mind me. Things are flying out of my hand over here. Our translucent powder, you guys. Okay. Best $50 you'll ever spend in your life. I opened this last March. Shut your face. And I use it every single day. I go to every seminar. Don't jinx me, though. Yes, I go to every seminar. Okay, this has peptides in it. It's anti-aging, Cineplex Complex, all the things. So, there's that. Lasts you forever. And then I like to take this big kabuki brush and just kind of press it and dust it off. Are you going to seminar, Carrie? Are we going to meet IRL? Are we going to meet in real life? Okay, and then the reason this side is darker is because I like to take this, and this right here, this is our translucent powder in Silver Rose. It has so much glitter in it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see all the like iridescent glitter. I don't feel like you can in the camera. Oh my gosh. It has so much glitter. So glitter is my middle name, and my unicorn horn stays out all day. So I like to come over here and go back over the pink posy. Come back up. Oh, did you see the glitter flying out? Like, watch. Can you see the glitter though? Oh, did you see it? Why does my light not catch it right? Let's see if I can catch the ridiculousness of this glitter. The shimmer. Catch it! Is it catching it? Can you see it? I can't tell. I can't tell. It's redonkulous. It's ridiculous. I can see it in the mirror so good. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, Carrie says yes. I trust you. All right, and then I go back in with that same blush brush, and I do a little packing because anytime you have glitter or shimmer, no matter what brand, you always want to pack in the glitter so that you don't have as much fallout. You want that glitter to stay. I mean, I know we like looking like unicorns, but you don't want to wear it down here. You want to wear it here, right? So pack, 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 pack. Okay, cool. All right, so let's finish. I feel like I'm going to do my brow next. Okay, so smoked topaz is what I use for my brow. Did brows come up already? Or yeah, brows was this morning. So I use smoked topaz again. This one I have pulled the stopper out of. So look, normally this is what it looks like regular, you guys. Like, it's not all gunky crazy. Like, it's got a stopper in it, and it's regular for you. But there's so much more. Okay. So let me give you my eyebrows are microbladed. Okay. It's been 26 months. They're supposed to last about 15 months because eyebrow trends change so often. I didn't want to tattoo them. So I got a temporary tattoo or whatever. They look really good to me because to me, they look good. They don't look as good as they did when I first got them done, but every 6 weeks I get them dyed. And I get them shaped and waxed and trimmed and all the things. So I never want to do that again because it was the most painful thing I've ever done. Like, the most painful tattoo ever. So I still need to fill them in. They don't look as good as they did when I first got them done. So what you want to do is I'm using just a flat eyebrow elf brush. And you're going to come in under here just like I showed in the pictures this morning. And you always want to start on the bottom. You just want to come straight across. Just like that. Doesn't it seem so easy? I remember when I was learning, I spent hours at Sephora for 3 weeks. And then you want to line the top. Just follow your natural line. Just follow it. That's all you're doing. Okay. And then you'll see me. I want to come over because I like the ombre. And you can't get the ombre with the microblade. So you have to do it yourself. Okay, and then you want to come in and you want to start filling in the middle because you don't want that harsh line on the end, that 90s harsh line. So now that I've got some of the product off my brush, I'm going to start making a fake eyebrow right here that's not really mine to get that ombre look. And remember, ShadowSense is water resistant, sweat proof, smudge proof. We do have brow products. We have BrowSense. Never used it. That's a lie. I used it once. I feel like over the Christmas break, I tried it. That's right. I was like, this is cool. And then I went back to ShadowSense. I'm going to come down over here. And your brows can really frame your face. They do frame your face. Ladies, if your eyebrow does not come over to the corner, people say the bridge or whatever this is, your nose, I don't know. It needs to be the corner of your eye. Used to, they'd be like, hold a pencil here. No, because your nose could be this wide or it could be super skinny. No, that makes no sense. It needs to be the inner corner of your eye is where your eyebrow should start, which is why I draw mine over. If you're like, why does she look like an angry bird? Okay, I don't. Thank you, April. lentil stems, all right? But it needs to come over to the inner corner of your eye. If your eyebrow does not start there, draw it to there. It is life-changing, all right? It also needs to come down. If your tail doesn't come down to this corner of your eye, frame your eye. Make it happen. Adding a little bit of a tail can be life-changing. See this one? It doesn't come down that far. I'm going to add it. Just to show you how much difference it makes. You see how it can really frame your eye? Oh, do you like that? Does it look super good? I bet French roast is great with purple hair. The only thing I'm wishing right now is that I had a little bit thicker lines. Let me thicken that up. But yeah, they can really frame your face. And if you need a one-on-one tutorial, like me and you, FaceTime, let's do it. Okay, so there, I have ombrowed my eyeball with ShadowSense. Okay, I'm going to use this same one as liner in a minute. So this same $20 tube is going to get so many uses. I can also use it as mascara. Okay, so way big bang for your buck. All right. The next thing I'm going to do, I like to do my brow before I do the next part. So I think I just haven't used one shadow color on my hand, which is the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer right here. So I'm going to take it, and then this flat dense brush. You always want to use a flat dense brush for shimmers. Danielle, well, you know, Lisa Marie taught me at our workshop we had at my house that day. Okay, I'm going to take this and I literally just draw it right on. Like, you guys, like I told you the other day, it makes it look like you're fancy and you know what you're doing. It's literally, you're just tracing a line. I'm tracing my brow bone. Okay, and I'm just going to take this flat brush. You step back. I'm going to blend it down so it doesn't look like a racing stripe. I'm going to pat it because not that you would have any fallout from a shimmer, but a glitter you would. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to go right over the lid. It's time for me to pull the stopper out of this. I can tell. And I could do so many different looks with these two colors. Just with these two colors, I could do my eye makeup so many different ways. So I'm going to take it from the inner corner over and just, I like to call it the press and slide method. And now I'm just packing. You can go all the way across. You can go 2/3 across. Totally your choice. You could do a halo eye. See how my eyes are hooded? So whenever I relax them, that folds down. You can see how it's come up here throughout the day. So right now they're not going to match until this one wears off on that hood. But there, that's exactly what I did to this eye this morning. Okay, and then I also take this and I do it in the corner because it'll brighten your eye and make you look younger. Gives you a little pop. Actually, I use a different brush for right there. I use just this little e.l.f. brush. $1. Hey, Candace. And then, are you ready to see what else I use this for? So I'm going to take this and boom. We're going to use it as highlight. I am using Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. Thank you. I may have totally forgotten to say it. And this is low. I need to pull the stopper out. I'm going to take the same, oh, not the same brush. It's the same brush from a minute ago. And I'm just going to blend it down into my blush so it doesn't look like a racing stripe. I'm gonna pack it. There. Do I look like J-Lo? Oh, she does. She's not British, is she? Am I? Okay. So that is all I'm going to do with my Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. I feel like I have one more thing to do with ShadowSense, and then we're done with it. Pink Posy on the lips. I love it because, look, it doesn't come off. It does not come off. So this does not have a stopper. This is what happens. So you got to be real careful. So I got to scrape it. Hold on. Because I'm not putting all that on my lips. So half my lips are done. Can you see them? It just gives you like a nice muted mulberry color. It's too thick. Man, a stopper would be really nice right now. Oh, dust shimmer on the lips is so pretty. Okay. Try to get that back in there without making a mess. Ugh. Okay. So there's that. We're almost done. We just have 2 things left to do. So I match the other eye. I'm going to take my wax navy liner, waterproof. I think we're talking eyeliner tomorrow or the next day. And I'm going to tight line my waterline. This is a good tip for all eyes. If you're a distributor, look at me. Do I have close set or wide set eyes? It's the one thing I cannot figure out about myself. I know that I have protruding almond eyes with a slight outer hood, but I cannot figure out if I'm close set or wide set. I feel like the answer is close set, but I could be wrong. Look at my eye twitch. Look. It's been doing it since I got the flu. What? And yes, I'm hydrated. That was the first thing I thought is Isn't that weird? I'll get off camera. That kind of stuff like makes me twitch. People's eye stuff makes me twitch. I'm in love with the navy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like navy wax liner is $25. I feel like all the liners are $25, liquid or pencil. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, that's crazy. Here's the deep cobalt right here. It is humidity resistant, not waterproof, but humidity resistant. And I'm just going to show you how cool it would be, because like if you wanted to, you could use smoked topaz. If you wanted to travel or you forgot your mascara and you like happen to travel with spoolies like I do, you could easily use smoked topaz. I don't know if smoked topaz is going to make a good mascara. Onyx, which is our black. Let's see. I don't know if this particular color. I've used Onyx. On this eye, I have on the deep cobalt, the blue mascara. Right? Like, why can't there just be like a regular set? A wide set, a close set, and then a neither, Oh, this color's working really good for mascara. I didn't know if it'd show up very well. But it's like you waste a lot of product, you know? Like, who wants to throw that away afterwards? But in a pinch, you know, if you were like, oh snap, I don't have any mascara. Yes, you do. Right? It stops twitching now, Candace. My eye is not twitching. It happens all throughout the day, almost constantly. Ooh, blue ShadowSense. I was trying to like keep a neutral palette. Like if you, I was like, what would you want to take? Like you would want to pack as light as possible, right? Like that's my number one thing. When I travel, I'm like, I take way too much shit, you know? Like, oh, mother trucker. Oh. Oh. I'd like to think I'm not under any stress, but let's be real. Let's be real. Oh, yes, girl, go to sleep. Love you, New York. Carrie, I'll be in New York in July. I'll be in Manhattan. I don't know how far away you are from Manhattan, but I will be in your state July 5th through the 10th. Am I going to see you at seminar? Oh my God. And then that just fell on my floor. I don't feel like it popped. I mean, like if you saw it like this, you'd be like, ooh, that's pretty. But I feel like because you see it with the deep blue on this side, that they kind of don't match. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Girl, you're planning to go. You are going. Change that lingo. Okay. So I think that's that. I think I did everything. So that was a full face, a full face of Senegence minus 3 products, right? We used the color correcting tinted moisturizer. We used the navy liner. And I did not use my blue mascara. I used the Smoke Topaz as mascara. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love this stuff. So if you don't have a $20, $22 tube of ShadowSense in your life, you need it. You probably even need a few or 5. I mean, if I had to guess. And I'm a pretty good guesser. I make educated guesses for a living. You know, I am a scientist. So, here it is, anti-aging, water-resistant, smudge-proof, budge-proof ShadowSense that could be used for so much more. I was going to do a super fun trick and put pink streaks in my hair with this, but I couldn't find my tropical orchid anywhere. So in the summer, Macy for, 4th of July, we put pink and blue stripes in her hair with ShadowSense and blush sense. Super fun, not permanent, comes out after a few washes. That was really fun. She's got nice cotton blonde hair. So anyways, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's $100 in your arsenal right there. And it's going to last you for months and months and can do all the things. Like what? Okay. I cannot wait to drop the specials. Make sure that you guys are participating and doing all of the things. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all of your support. Help me beat Kimmy. I will say I am winning right now. I am winning, not by much, but I am winning. So it's Wednesday to Thursday to Friday. Man, we got 4 more days to go. She could easily come in and kick my ass. And I don't like to talk shit too early. So I'm just going to keep it real friendly for now. Water to keep my eye from twitching. So, all right. Thank you guys. Again, if you're watching the live, drop a happy. If you're watching the replay, drop me a Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying all about the eyes. I want to try something real quick. I want to put on, I don't wear eye illuminator during the day. I don't feel like I have dark circles. This is our eye illuminator. I like to sparkle all the time, even at night when I go to bed. This is our eye illuminator. It's our eye cream that has our pearlizer in it, and our pearlizer is our JLo glow in a bottle. So I just wanted to see, people put it on top of their makeup all the time. I wanted to see, oh snap. Can you believe I've never done this before? Oh my gosh, stop it. Jen, have you done this? Have you done this? And if so, why haven't you told me to do this? What? Can you tell a difference, or am I just insane? I'm gonna go all the way up in here. I used to not like a dewy look. Now it's like really growing on me. I don't know why. Yes or no? Yes or no to the eye illuminator? Which do you prefer? I've always been a matte look person, but like the dewy look is really growing on me. You like it? Do I need to put it somewhere else or is that good? Maybe I should take a poll and ask people if they can tell which eye I have it on. Oh, look at that goodness. So our CEO and founder, she carries this around in her purse, as well as thousands of other women, to perk up tired eyes throughout the day. So if you suffer from dry skin or mature skin, that's my suggestion to you. Get you an eye illuminator that'll last you more than a year, probably. Best $50 you ever spent. Oh, like my Cupid's bow? I do that at night. Stop it. Cineplex Complex. Oh my gosh, you're so good. A Cupid's bow. I love it. I love it. You're so good. Now I feel like I need to contour my nose. I need to stop or I'm gonna like start like face carving and that will take me like all night because I can really get into that. Okay, so there you go. There's the eye illuminator. It is gorgeous. I've got it on my Cupid's bow. I mean, let's just finish it. The bridge of my nose. My dog is in there crying. I don't know why. Here we go. Now I'm highlighted in all the right spots. Yay! I like it. There we go. Let me do my documentary. Supermodel Documentary Hour. Name the movie. Supermodel Documentary Hour. Sorry, you guys. That's my dad coming out. It's the same thing as saying. Superstar. Hey, Carrie. I just did like 92% of my face with ShadowSense. If you're watching the live, drop me a happy. If you're watching the replay, give me a Wednesday. Carrie, oh my gosh, we have 1.5 days until spring break. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Okay, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go stare at myself in the mirror because I am obsessed with this eye illuminator during the day. What is happening? Why have I not tried this during the day ever before just now? It's kind of fantastic. What? Okay. All right. Peace out, you guys. I love you tons. I cannot wait to drop the ShadowSense and all things eye special. I think it's tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know. Oh, really quick. Candace said Dusk Shimmer was so pretty on the lips. Oh, I have it. I wanted to show you. It's so pretty. When I did Jancy's makeover. You know what I'm doing? You're going to laugh. Look at Dusk Shimmer. Isn't it pretty? It's like super gorgeous and neutral. I'm coming to Dallas for like 5 days. And I'm going to go to Six Flags with my siblings. And I'm going to hang out with my mom by the pool, but we're probably not really going to swim because hello, like 40-degree water. But we're just going to hang out. We're going to eat at Joe T. Garcia because duh, right? We're going to go eat at Bob's Shop and Steakhouse, maybe Del Frisco. Haven't made up our minds yet. Definitely going to eat at Don Juan's because you can't come home to Grand Prairie and not eat at Don Juan's romantic Mexican restaurant. Can't happen. So those are the good dinners. Joe T. Garcia, probably Del Frisco. Oh my God, I'm in love with this eye illuminator during the day. I only wear it at night. This is crazy. Where am I forgetting? Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is on the docket. Krispy Kreme is on the docket. But that's it. I'm just going to come home and eat at all the places that I don't get to eat here, and go to Six Flags and ride some roller coasters with my siblings. That's what I'm doing. And then probably going to come home like Wednesday or Thursday and finish up the last bit of my apartment. So what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. And you can PM me if you want. All right, you guys, love you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited to be back and in the game. And this is so much fun. Can you believe we're doing it for a whole 30 days? Super excited. All right. Peace out, Girl Scouts.